Welcome to Bonehead Guitars. Let's go build some junk. Okay, what to call this project? A few people have pointed out it looks like Umbrella Corp. But I was thinking, Papal or Merple Heart. I've had these stripes cut for a while, which I was planning on just a plain Purple Heart top. The Purple Heart's got gorgeous color, but not a whole lot of character, so for this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this blank. Maple and Purple Heart, and of course, we'll do Peruvian Walnut Runners. So, this walnut we need to rip into runners and then thickness. And then we can start putting our neck blank together and be well on our way. Anyway, right now that's our plan. Absolutely nothing more important at this point than an absolutely perfect center line on the center stripe. Because, alright, we got our walnut down to maybe a little less than a quarter inch, which gives the full neck width, full blank width, almost exactly 3 inches. Which is just a tiny bit more than we actually need at the end of the wedge. It's where I like to have it, so I got a little bit of play. But now we need to, I guess we don't need to, but I like to taper the core just a little, quarter inch on either side, or an eighth of an inch on either side, eighth of an inch, just a little bit. So we're going to taper the core. To do that, we absolutely need a perfect center line. I would like to taper the core piece and take about an eighth of an inch off of each side at the head down to nothing at the butt. So it's tapered just a little bit. So it'd be a quarter inch thinner at the end of the head. Partly, I think it looks nicer, but partly because if our multi-laminate is too thick down at the nut, you run the risk of actually getting through your rails down here, and I think that would look a little weird. I want Purple Heart all the way through, and that's the strongest part of it anyway. However, my core taper jigs are foobarred. I made them out of 2x4s, and they were a big pain in the ass to make, a huge pain in the ass to make, and they've started to warp, so they are no longer reliable. I don't know, maybe I should try it anyway. I was about to say it was just, glue up the core, make our ice cream sandwich, and call it good. I guess I will put it on the jig and see what happens. See how bad it looks. And we'll make a decision then.
out the neck taper jig 9000.
But to start with, I took the template part off and I got it put in place by my nut line, where I just decided where to put the nut. Whipped out the digital calipers, and we've got right at 13 millimeters on either side at the nut. Once we have that good and centered, I need to mark my holes where we're going to screw the neck blank to the neck taper jig O'Doom. These holes are spaced perfectly on both sides so that it will sit where it needs to, so we can run it through the table saw, peel off within a mil or two of where we need to be, and then plane it and having neck blank ready to roll.